this out yet again. That should be good enough, I guess. Okay. Right. So, it's, let me make sure everything's good here. Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, it's fine. That is strangely very in sync. What's up, man? How's it going, man? What you up to today? Let me share this around one moment. But yeah, this set is like 20, 25 or 26 bags. It's got 71,000 pieces and like 3 of these very thick instruction manuals. Yeah. This will not be done in one stream. This is gonna be stretching across a couple days here, so yeah. I need to figure out how to go about doing this better though, in terms of I guess sharing it. I'm sleepy, laying down for a while. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm very excited to start this, and yeah, this is one of those sets that I've wanted for like a long time, and just for reference, you can see it already. This is just how big the box is. These are the biggest box I've ever had. It's the biggest set I've ever had, but still, it's massive, and I am stoked to finally start this. What's up, Gamify? How you doing, man? How's the Fortnite grind going? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. A very long while. You still mod? Oh, yeah, of course, man. I don't even know how to remove mods, but yeah, I'm just still mod. Even if I did know, I wouldn't remove you. But yeah, like all like the older guys that were mods, like they're still mods because I don't know how to not make them mods like on the phone. Like when I made people mods and stuff, or took them off rather, it was when I had a computer and I don't anymore. So yeah, man said, oh, like it was a bad thing. No, man, it's not a bad thing. Not at all. How you doing, man? What you been up to lately? I've just been working, really. That's about it for me. I mean, a lot of shit happened, but I don't know. That's just. If you want to hear about it, I'll tell you. But I pretty much explained most of it in my video that I made sometime last week. But yeah, yeah. Waiting to watch you build this thing. Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah, like there's another set called Lego Ninjago City. If you type that in, it looks pretty similar to this, like in terms of how vertical it is, I suppose. But yeah, that one is like they're not making it anymore. It's you don't need to repeat yourself. You're good. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, but anyway, they made an extension of that old set that's now retired, and this one is like pretty close to it anyway. So it's yeah, it's and they made it in like a third one too. Well, this one is the third one. The first one is the retired one, and the second one I think is retired also. But maybe one day I'll get those. We'll see, because the first one, the city, is like my most desired set of all time, probably, just because it's so fucking massive. You know, it's cool. So I'm working on a new game, but I don't know yet. Oh yeah. You have any ideas on what it'll be? Yeah, I've always been into like Ninjago my whole life, so you know when like something cool like this comes out, of course I'm gonna get it. Like most of my sets were from when I was a kid, and I was trying to find some to like put here behind me, but I don't really have any that aren't like destroyed or modified. So I just put this one, the Guardian ship, and the one that I built last night, and these are the same from last night. There's a couple of other Ninjago ones back there, but these ones are newer. This one came out like this year, I think, and so did the other one. The other one is actually a remake of a set that I had but is destroyed. So yeah. Let's see what else do we got. All right. So just for reference, the base will be this big, and then you'll be going up from there. But man, I cannot wait because it just has like so many cool pieces and stuff. But like, it's just awesome to build something this massive, and and anyway, yeah, I will stop stalling and actually get started on it. I would have been here last night if my Twitter notice decided to go up there. Man, that's all good. No matter what I do, I have trouble with notifications. No matter what platform or like device I use, that's just how it is with things nowadays. So, what was inside? How's the channel going, Gamify? I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't really, checked up on my boys and seen how they're doing. But yeah, how's the Fortnite stuff going? I would have watched your video when you posted it in the Discord, but I was getting ready for all this, and like over here I have like all of the bags in like numerical order, starting from the 25 down to bag 2, and I have the bag 1's out right here. So I was just trying to organize everything so that I don't do that while I'm live streaming or dig through a bunch of stuff to get through it. So it's alright. I only really upload when I want to make videos. Yeah, I tried to, I kind of did that like off and on over the years, and honestly, like, that's just not the way to go, unfortunately, because you just gotta keep going, and then people lose interest, and then YouTube loses interest, and then you don't show up in the algorithm anymore. So I'm gonna try to stay consistent with this time, and hopefully it'll go good, because the last time I had any success with YouTube was, I don't know, years ago. Like back when Chronicles came out, I think you were there for a lot of that point in time. When Chronicles came out, I got a lot of viewers and stuff, which was cool. And yeah, that never happened again. I mean, it kind of did with like Minecraft, but like I just said, I didn't really stay like consistent with it, so it didn't really go anywhere. I don't know if I really need to be more consistent too. Black Ops 3, love that game, best of all. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's still my favorite in terms of any Call of Duty, really. Unlike, like Black Ops 4 or something, I could hop on it and not get bored in like an hour. Like Black Ops 4, I don't know, man. I like the game, but it just doesn't grip me like Black Ops 3 does. I don't know. That could be for a multitude of reasons, because it's just not up to par with Black Ops 3. Not that piece. I don't have the other one. Yep. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to do more stuff outside of the realm of gaming. Just because I feel like that's just kind of oversaturated. Um, I don't mean that as like an attack toward people who do that. I'm just like, in my personal opinion, like I feel like I've done all that I can in that, in terms of gaming stuff. I would love to. I sent my stream to a friend and he says, "What time are you starting?" Just started, but it'll be a long one. Okay. There we go. I also apologize if the audio is kind of messed up because my phone is like 3 feet away from me. So, until I get like a computer and like a decent mic, then it'll be better. But for now, that's the way it goes. I didn't like the Black Ops 4 Zombies, but love the multiplayer. Yeah, multiplayer. I actually got I think the knife, the Helion salvo, and the Paladin gold. The Paladin I had a lot of fun with. The big fucking sniper rifle. I'm on the next page. Yeah, that was pretty fun when like the game first came out, and Blackout I loved a lot too. I wish they went with Blackout instead of Warzone for like the mainstream battle royale, but whatever, man. And like late nights playing Blackout with friends was just so much fun. I miss those nights a lot. Have you ever thought about vlogging? Yeah, what's up, Cal? How you doing today, man? Yeah, vlogging. I've somewhat thought about, and I have actually made a couple of vlogs. I just never like released them because they had a bunch of problems when I was filming them, and those problems being, one time, I want to say back in like March, I walked from my house, like I want to say like 5 miles or so down the road, and then I hiked a mountain, and I was just kind of talking about like what I normally talk about in my update videos, just like how life is going and how things are around me and my opinions of the world and that kind of thing. And when I got back home to like edit it on my phone, I realized that it was upside down the whole time, and I couldn't like simply just like flip it in the editing app because some parts of it I would like flip the camera around on my stick and then it would film in another angle. So even if I did flip it around in the app, it would still be upside down in some parts. So like I kind of fucked up that whole thing, and that was like, I don't know, maybe like a 5 hour walk and hike. But it was super fun though, so I guess that's all that matters. And the view was amazing. It was phenomenal. Yeah, sniping was fun in Black Ops 4. It was I only ever messed with the Paladin, and that was like my main weapon of choice. And like I would hop into hardcore sometimes and use a Helion salvo, and then people would get super pissed off at me for that. Okay. Yeah, Blackout was awesome. Yeah, I mean, vlogging, I haven't really turned it away yet, but it's still in there somewhere. I'm trying to find my footing on what like my main like source of content for the channel is going to be, and like if I'll be honest, not a lot really happens outside of me like working and like the occasional terrible thing that happens, and then you know, that's when I make those update videos. Really, is when stuff like that happens, and then I do have something to explain, but it's not like not really cause for like you know daily vlogs or something like that. As much as I would like for that to be the case, I just I don't know. I actually do have a funny story from today though. Actually, so I went to McDonald's to get me and my mom lunch because she she's working out of my room right now because there was water damage in her room behind me, and so she had to move all of her computer stuff in there because she's like a basically a customer representative for Verizon or something like that. You know, doesn't matter what it is, but she so like oh all right, I'm gonna go get us McDonald's for lunch today, and I did. And when I was in the drive-through, there was this big like box truck, you know, like a U-Haul van, and this thing just barely scraped the ordering stand in like before you pay in the drive-through, and he just barely missed it, and he drives up there, and there's no like pay here sign like there typically is above the first window, so you know that's fine. He pays and he goes forward, and then, he gets his food, and there and above him there is a like pickup here sign or whatever it says, and he drives off. But when he drives off, he he scrapes it off its nails, I guess, and then it falls off and it comes into pieces and the sign is all bent up, and then he and then he just drives away, and then the McDonald's employees are like, you kidding me? And then like two of them run out and they bring it inside, and that was pretty funny. No cap, U-Haul drivers are psycho. Yeah. All drivers here in Arizona are pretty psycho. They no one drives the speed limit. No one does. Even though it's pretty high in and of itself. Like 90% of the roads here are 45. So you ever been to Texas? Nah. Nah, I have not. I have done little traveling in my life. The most traveling I did was when I moved here to Arizona, when we had to drive the car and the U-Haul, through Oregon and um, Nevada, I think, and California, and then to Arizona, but we didn't really stop anywhere. We just tried to, get here as fast as possible. I would have loved to stop at places, but I went last month, and the people there go over the speed limit by at least 10. It was like a 70-mile-per-hour road, and we got past going like 80, right? Yeah. Yeah, freeways here be awful like that because it'll be like 65 it'll be like 65 and people will be going 90. Like my cousin is a prime culprit of that. Last summer when we hung out and went to places, you saw my Instagram like around this time last year or a couple months before. We tried to go to different towns and stuff, and that was pretty fun, but we fell out unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, she she just went full speed ahead in every scenario she could. So yeah, I haven't seen one. Yep, I missed one. Okay. This man has two phones, so you're dealing now, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm using my newer one that I actually cracked when I was in Washington for that month that I was last month, and I was working at a that is a hair. That's not a misprint. there was this like half circle on here that I thought was like, you know, like a printed in, like, not design, but it wasn't. It was the fucking hair, of course. Um, but yeah, and then like the job that I had when I was there was washing plane parts, and you had to have these like, you know, those tall black rubber boots on to do anything because you're using the hose, and of course you don't want to get your shoes soaked. So one day when I was putting those on, I left my phone in my pocket and just slipped out and cracked on the concrete. And this one is actually cracked too. Like, funny enough, I never really cracked any phones in um, you know, during like my school years, and like, you know, everybody had like a cracked iPhone or something, but I never did. And then, of course, now that I'm an adult, I've cracked more phones than I haven't. It's kind of weird. Um, he just kept driving to McDonald's. Nobody cares about the sign. Yeah. Yeah, McMuffins are so good. Yeah. That's probably my favorite item from McDonald's, actually, is a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffins. Man, I should have got some of those for lunch today, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, kind of talked about this before, but in terms of like making videos, I would love to do like what I did like with the hiking. Not necessarily hiking, but like something where I can go out and explore stuff and record it all. Because one of my favorite YouTubers, his name is Shy, Shiedy. If you want to look him up, he's like an urban explorationist, I guess. That's not the right word, but it's something like that. Where he goes to like abandoned places, like he like in his latest videos, he would go to like abandoned bunkers, like beneath like London, I think it was, and it would just be like exactly as it was back during like Soviet times, because they would make those bunkers in case the Soviets bombed the city, and then they could just flee down there. And oh, I missed another one of these. And yeah, and like train surfing and like climbing tall like towers and stuff. You know, he does pretty cool stuff, and I like those videos a lot because they're he kind of does what I does, and you know, talks about life and stuff, and this what he sees through his eyes. And me and my mom actually both watch him a lot. And the Catacombs, I do know what you're talking about, but he hasn't done those. No, no, they're like bunkers that were made during like the Soviet era, in case like the Soviets, you know, invade the city or bombed it or whatever, then they can just flee to the bunkers and be safe. But those were actually like never used, I guess, and they've just been collecting dust for how long has it been? Like 40 years or something. So yeah, and there's just like maybe like a mile long, like tunnels and stuff of just beds stacked up for bunk beds, and you know, they was never used. And like that stuff just like interests me, like finding cool stuff and like going through the history of it, because history has always been my favorite class, and like in terms of school. And I would love to do something like that where, you know, just to go exploring places that probably like viewers would not have seen if I didn't, you know, make a video about it like he does. Like 100% of the things that he's made videos about, like exploring and stuff, is are things that I've never seen before. Or even like train surfing is one thing that he does. I would probably never do that, but because that looks dangerous, like super dangerous. But um, yeah, he just makes interesting videos, and there are some other ones too, like Bald and Bankrupt. That's more of a mainstream channel, I would think. Um, but Yeah, his Bald and Bankrupt's videos are really good because he travels like the Soviet Union and stuff and explores places. Oh, hi, Mom. How's work going? I watched the entire BO3 tourney again today. I was such a little shit. Oh my god, so was your brother. Him shouting at you in the background, mocking all your trash talk. But yeah, history is very interesting. Yeah, like some of like the coolest teachers I've had were history teachers also. So yeah, yeah. That tournament is also something that I want to like condense into like a compilation video as well, because I think that would be pretty interesting. I don't know if I told you this, Gamify, but I've been talking with like some other friends and stuff about compiling my like Fall Guys videos, because those have like some of my just favorite moments, man. Those were so fun, and like just I don't know. That's just something that I like. The first thing that I'm gonna do when I get a computer is like condense all that down into compilation videos, because those were just some fun times, man. Yeah, okay, I do have two rows. Like editing them into one funny video. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, that's what I was thinking about those. Um, yeah, that would be awesome. But of course, that would take a really long time because there's like probably like 50 streams or something like that. Like, there's like other moments too that I want to condense. Like when I used to stream, excuse me, when I used to stream Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Um, I would pretty much like the game was fun, sure, but I would like stream it because I have like other buddies in party chat, and I would just talk with them the whole time. And that also is like some of my favorite memories is just talking to people because I was never really a social person growing up, so like I've been trying to be more outgoing and talkative, I guess, and like doing this helps out a lot. I think that would be cool, but the amount of time it would take to go through and watch them, yeah. But it would be so worth it. Who knows? Like, at that point, I might even just like stream myself going through it, and that might make it a little less tedious and, more content. So, uh, three, four, four. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of things that could like get me out of the house, I guess. Cause like here in Arizona, I don't really have any friends. I mean, I have a couple, but they're older than me and have lives. Like one of them has like two kids, the other one he just works a lot. But 11 of these, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. But yeah, and like to circle back to like the urban exploration thing, that's something that I've always wanted to do, and that's one of the reasons why I moved back to Washington when I did, because there's like a lot of stuff like hidden and like tucked away in the woods, and just a bunch of just super cool old structures and stuff, and old towns that are abandoned, and it was a lot of opportunity there, but if you guys have watched my video, you you all know how that went. So Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so all the way back here, huh? One, two, three, four, five. Whatever happened to AJ? I miss that kid. Oh my god, AJ. Grounded for life. Yeah, that kid, man. That that little squeaker, man. So let's see. I try to think back to the last time that we played together. I think it was around the time of the tournament actually, and out of the blue, he just unfriended us all, as you know, and yeah, he was super funny. That's another reason why I want to go back and like look through everything too, because he did some funny stuff, like incredibly funny stuff. Like even when he's like a squeaker, I think people find the squeaker is more funny than annoying anyway. So, well, he said ground for life. I mean, that might be the case because I don't even really know. My main theory, well, okay, actually, no, so, okay, so one day he just unfriended us all, right? And he, like, none of us heard a word from him. I tried to, like, friend request him and, like, text him on Discord, but he didn't say anything back. And then, like, a couple months later, he friends me on, like, a new account, and he hops into a party with me. And he says that like he unfriended us all because we were like super mean to him and bullying him. And I was like, no, 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 that was never the case. I mean, like the closest thing that I could take from that maybe is like Skull Basher was sometimes like a little like too upfront with him, saying that like he's annoying and stuff, but sometimes he was. So, but yeah, we were never mean to that kid. So I don't really know what the actual reason is. I kind of doubt that was it. Like my theory up until the point of him getting in contact with me was that his parents found out that he was playing with a bunch of weirdos on the internet. So they just like don't ever talk to them again. And if we find out, we'll take your PlayStation away. That was kind of my theory about what happened, and I think that kind of makes the most sense because like sometimes even like he'll be like, all right, guys, my dad is coming home. I gotta get off. So I mean, in my opinion, I think that makes the most sense, but who knows anymore. And then after he did get in contact with me, he just ghosted me again. So I couldn't tell you, to be honest. As much as I would like to have the answers, I do not. So I think at one point he said that his parents or mom didn't want him talking to us because of the fact they didn't know us IRL. Yeah, that's a good point. Bro was stunting off a perk when he said that. If I had been playing with older people on the internet when I was his age, my parents would have killed me. It makes sense. Oh yeah. Mine did. Well, they didn't kill me. They just simply, scared me into never doing it. Um, like back when I had the PlayStation 3, my parents were always very anti like online gaming because they didn't want their personal information hacked or whatever. So up until I was like I don't know 15 or so, I didn't actually start like playing online. Like sometimes I did like when my parents weren't home, but you know if I heard that car pull in the driveway and I was playing Black Ops 2 multiplayer, I was off that immediately. I did not want to get in trouble, so like have the PlayStation taken away. So like I was pretty much just like limited to my friends that I had in school at the time, which that was fun. We had some good memories and stuff. But honestly, nothing as good as I had with you guys, right? Because I don't know, that was always kind of weird because they never really like took things seriously in terms of games, and like I was always like the super like cynical one, and I missed that part. You're back, all right, man. But yeah, in like to kind of to like mask the fact that I was playing online with people, like on like Saturdays or Sundays, I would get up at like 5 or 6 a.m. and my parents would get up at like 8 or something, and I would hop on to a Black Ops One Keener to Toten and just play in public matches until they got up. Those were some fun times, but yeah, Kino, yes sir. By the way, just a little fun fact about this set. Besides the fact that it's massive and has three instruction manuals that's like close to 400 pages long, and there's like 25 bags and like 71,000 pieces, but there's like how many, there are 66 stickers in this. I have never had this many stickers before. Look at all of these. Like, just nuts. I haven't used a single one yet, but scary. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, and also when I was like playing Kino like early in the mornings, I was scared shitless, man. Like Kino always just scared me in those earlier days of me playing it. And like I tried to play Black Ops One multiplayer too, but I don't know. I just never really just it just always felt like clunky to me, I guess. So I just never really played it that much. And so like, whenever like my friends would, want to play Black Ops One multiplayer, I would always get smoked because I just never had anything unlocked. Because it had that like stupid thing where like you had to play online multiplayer to unlock things for the private matches, which I always thought was just so stupid. But whatever, man. Black Ops One Zombies really did a good job. It's really what zombies should have stuck with, but I guess they have to keep going with the storyline. Yeah. Yeah. I never played well, that's not true. I played some of the DLC. I played Moon, and then I played the Chronicles maps, like, the Ascension remaster, and I think there was another one, but yeah, I never played much of the original DLCs, just the remakes of them, but so I only had experience really with Kino Toten because I never wanted to play 5, and because that map was just too hard for me at that age. So I just pretended like it didn't exist. And then when Classified came out in Black Ops 4, I actually really liked that. It was probably one of my favorites in that game. I never understood what to do. Right, yeah. So like last night when I was building this Mandalorian ship, like I'm not having the same problem here, but the instruction manual for that ship had like the colors would change from like picture to picture, and that was like throwing me off a lot last night. I don't know why I was doing that, but it was. And I gotta be like careful with this one because it's like such a vertical build that if you like mess one thing up in the slightest, then take everything down and go back up again. So trying not to do that, and I'm not trying to rush myself either. Cause I'll be honest, man, like Legos are like one of the only things that make me happy anymore, man. I just love building these, and I will never grow out of it. Huh. So, I got a question for you, Gamify. Do your parents know that you like play like Fortnite like you do, like in tournaments and stuff? And if so, like what do they think about it? I've always been curious about that because like, not that I would ever like play video games competitively, but like I know my parents would like support me if I did. But yeah, that's just interesting to me. Oh, yeah. They do know? Okay. My mom thinks it's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was a time when I did think that I would because when ZWC, the first one, rolled around, I actually, paid to do it. And while I didn't get anywhere close to the top of the leaderboards to go to LA, it was still super fun. And I would totally hop on it if they did it again because it's just a fun competition. And it's like one of the only times where like the community is like truly together, unless it's like EE4C or like a new trailer for map comes out. I don't think she understands that I actually make money by making. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's all. I had to get help in being an affiliate on Twitch. Yeah, I had to get help setting that up. She wasn't really on board at first. Yeah, my parents were very hands on, I guess, when it came to like online stuff because I was young, but I didn't have like any like my information, like my own bank account or you know things to do online stuff with. So I had to use theirs, of course, and that's the part I'm forgetting. So they were very finicky when it came to like spending money online. So I couldn't ever like buy something like straight off the PlayStation Store. I had to buy a gift card or buy a physical copy of a game. I have so much discs. Yeah, same. I think I have like 30 or 40 PlayStation 3 games. And I don't have that many PlayStation 4 games because I, like halfway through having the PlayStation 4, I just started buying them on digital just because, they were always on sale or whatever. My digital collection of games really only started like a year and a half ago. Yes, and yeah. My first digital game was actually Minecraft, and like that, for whatever reason, Minecraft of all games took a lot of convincing to get my parents to get for me, but it eventually did happen, and like one of my first memories of Minecraft, I was at a friend's house, and he had introduced me to it, and he was like, after like an hour of playing Minecraft, he was like, "Do you want to go outside?" I'm like, "Nope, I'm staying in here and playing Minecraft." And like every hour or so, I was over there for like a good portion of the day, and he would, jeez, oh my lord. So like over the good portion of the day, we would be outside, and I was like, "Can we go back inside now?" Wash hands? What are you talking about? My hands are clean. But yeah, that was my first introduction to it, and like, until I did get the game, like 6 months later or something for my birthday, I was like, just obsessed with it. I'm so confused. Have you touched grass in the last 24 hours? Nope, but I have touched sand, gravel, rocks, because Arizona doesn't have much grass. So, but if I mean, have been outside, yes. Yes, I have been outside. Kind of. It's like I am sped. Like, what, you're on speed? I'm so confused. Uh, yeah, no problem. Yes. Okay. Right foot creep. Walking in the look around. Okay. Are you singing some like mumble rapper song? I think that's what that's what it sounds like. No. Speaking of Nope, I saw Nope not that long ago. A movie by Jordan Peele, and man, that's got to be like my favorite movie of the year. I think I mean, it's pretty close up there because there's been some great movies this year so far that I've seen. I was thinking about doing like movie reviews, but like like straight out of the theater, like in my car or something. But I don't know. I'd have to try it out to see how that goes. What movie? It's called Nope by Jordan Peele. It's it it is a horror movie, but it isn't it's not as scary as I thought it would be. I haven't seen his prior movies, like Get Out and Us, I think they're called, but from what I hear, they're really good. I'll have to check them out eventually. But there's like a few parts that are like kind of intense, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Get Out is super good. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about his old movies. But yeah, like Everything Everywhere All at Once might be like I don't know. It's kind of tied between Nope and Everything Everywhere because that one was just phenomenal too, and so was Batman, and a lot of people like the trash talk Doctor Strange. I thought it was okay. It still not up there with the movies I just mentioned, but it was good. Um, the Everything movie was also extremely good. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Doctor Strange was that, man. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. So, okay, this one, everything is like cramped together here, so. I also saw the Northman too with my mom, and we didn't really like that one that much because I don't know, it was just weird, man. Especially the scene with like the main character and his mom, like you know what I'm talking about. Then I'm not going to explain it because it's gross, but yeah, when that scene happened, my mom and I looked at each other like, what? What are we watching? And then it was just like so anticlimactic at the end. Like, it's just, it was just like super predictable and kind of boring. So we didn't really like that one that much. I never finished that one. Yeah. When we were in the theater, like I want to say like two groups of people walked out like in like the middle of it. So and that was the first time that I've ever seen anyone walk out of a movie before. And like me and my mom were like kind of like thinking about it, but we didn't end up doing it because we already paid for it. So yeah, it was it was a strange one. Trying to think if I saw anything else this year. Don't think I did. I did see a lot of movies last year though. Yeah, yeah, last year was a pretty good year for movies, I think. Dune was my favorite, I think, and then Spider Man is a close second because, man, that movie was just so much fun. And I guess there's like a new version of it coming out, the more fun stuff version, and I'm like on the edge about going to see that one because it just feels kind of shitty knowing that they withheld a bunch of good stuff from us and then they're just going to repackage it to put it in the theaters the year afterwards. So, I don't know. Because I'm not even sure if like that version of the movie that's going to be coming out is going to be, like released on like Blu-ray or whatever. Like, there's a good chance it probably will, but I don't know. I'm not even sure like how much runtime will be added onto it, but this year's been pretty bad for movies. Dune was really good. Yeah. Jeez, I'm looking at the next page here, and I'm gonna need 20 of these 1x2 blue translucent pieces. Wonderful. I mean, I love those pieces. They're just so good. So I don't know. Yeah, while we're on the topic of Legos for once, I'm gonna say that my next build might be the Daily Bugle, because that is one set that I've been eyeing for a while now, and that one just, it's like 2 or 3 feet tall, and it will just be so beautiful when it's done. And it has so many Spider-Man minifigures and stuff, and yeah, that one just looks so good. Next year has some bangers though. Yeah. What does come out next year? I think like Shazam and Black Adam does. I don't know why nothing else is coming to mind. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, those ones definitely. Especially the what? What are you referring to? The Lego set or the movies we're talking about? But yeah, I can't wait for Dune Part 2. John Wick 4. Kind of a funny story. My mom got Twitter recently, and she gets bombarded with like Keanu Reeves like bot accounts and Henry Cavill accounts. Like whenever she brings it up, I just burst out laughing because it's just so funny to me, and she always thinks it's me because I think it's funny. What did you name that you want to build next? It's called the Daily Bugle. Like the Spider-Man J. Jonah Jameson News Corporation from the movies and stuff. Well, there's a Lego set of that came out like last year, I think, and it is massive. Like, it's kind of like this one. I think it's taller than this one actually, but it's like just so beautiful because I want to say it's about like this size in terms of like a base plate, maybe with like one of these half ones added onto it. But yeah, it is massive and it's just cool. The Fortnite location, of course. I never dropped there. But yeah, Guardians 3 also looks interesting. From what we've seen anyway. I've pretty much only seen like set photos of like Star-Lord's costume and some like Comic-Con like frames from like the Comic-Con trailer. So yeah, wait a second. Oh, there's more than that. Where does this go down? Am I missing something? Oh, I thought that sounded familiar. Yeah. Reported hate speech. Jeez. Man, you report my mom, you get permabanned. haven't been counting these because I need like 20 of them. There's like no point in counting them. There's so many. And there's even more, it seems. So. Just to be thorough. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yep. Oh, I would never. Yeah, of course. Using the default YouTube emojis. Oh my god. And just fill that out. I have to respect the hustle. What is there? Is there lag? Are you getting any Gamify? No? Okay. Alright. That should be all of that. Yep. Oh, my brain is buffering. Please explain. I'd never seen that emoji before. So, if I didn't ask this already, Gamify, what are you doing this weekend? Anything interesting? Or have you done? Rather, it's almost over now. I go back to work tomorrow, so that's that. Here's the thing, I'm a dummy sometimes. I couldn't tell if it was an emoji or if it was loading the emoji. Oh, okay. Got my wisdom teeth pulled on Friday at like 9 a.m., but luckily they were only the bottom ones, so I'm low-key okay. I haven't had my wisdom teeth pulled out. I just haven't had the chance to. I mean, I don't need to explain to you guys how up and down life has been. So, I mean, like, getting my teeth pulled aren't really a priority right now. But, someday I'll have to. all these, huh? Wait. They're back, alright. Yeah, the last time I had teeth pulled out was it before or after my braces? I think it was before, because they had to make space for them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was before, so that was like, 5 years ago maybe. And I still remember it like it was yesterday, man. It sucked. I had to get like 4 teeth pulled. Not in the same day, luckily, but it was pretty close to it. In like a week's separation time, and that was just terrible. I hate getting teeth pulled. It's just one of the worst feelings ever. Not worse than throwing up, in my opinion, but still, it was terrible. Yeah, no wisdom teeth yet. That is all for the translucent tiles, it seems. I've never seen this piece before. Okay. Hey, what's up, Skullbasher? It's going well, man. Yeah. How are you doing today? You know what? Yeah. Oh my lord. No spamming, man. Please, no spamming. I don't spam what you mean. Yeah, okay. He's happy to see me, right? I only got you to what? Right. I remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How could I forget? It was only an hour. else though. Yeah. Uh, hey man, how's it going? Man, you're gonna have to help me pronounce your name, bro. My apologies. Yeah, please spell it out for me. Bob would sound it out, bro. Bavik? Babik? Hmm, I don't know. Gamify is saying Bobik, like there's a B in there in the middle. I don't mean to insult your name, man. I just want to get it right, you feel me? So I'm not saying it wrong over and over again. But yeah, man, welcome to the stream. How you doing? My name is Bavik. Okay, Bavik. Alright, cool beans. Yeah, how's it going today on this wonderful Sunday? You need a donate button? I don't think I can get a donate button. Not at the, I think there's like some requirement for it, I think. I haven't really looked into it. You need 1K? Alright, well, I'm far away from that. I know what to do. Oh no, what do you know what to do? Not a bunch of like spam accounts. What Lego you building? I am doing the Lego Ninjago City Gardens. I just picked this up yesterday and I had the biggest smile on my face walking out the Lego store with this in my hand, man. It's just, I've been waiting a long time to build one of these. And by one of these, I mean like the Lego Ninjago like city sets, I guess, like the three of them that there are. There's the Lego Ninjago City and the docks, and this one, the gardens. And this one came out like last year, I think, and I I unfortunately wasn't able to get the last two, and I think both of them are retired now. So That's cool. Yeah, yeah. I did the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, I think it's called, yesterday. This one's brand new also. Um, yeah, that one. It's a lot simpler than I thought it would be. I noticed that one and I'm quite disappointed. Well, excuse me. There will be plenty more, I assure you. But yeah, my next one I want to do is the Daily Bugle, the Spider-Man set, the big tall one. That one looks really interesting. And that one I actually saw at the Lego store too, so I don't have to order it for now. My God. Yeah, yeah, that it is in Fortnite, I guess. I need it now. Yep. You're at like 22.5%. Gotcha. But yeah, this one is already pretty fun. I mean, I'm only on bag 2 out of 25 right now. So like I said earlier, this will be a be a multiple day stream, definitely. Not like consecutive stream, but I'll do like, I don't know, I really don't know how many bags I'm gonna do in this setting, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing another one tomorrow, not around this time, because I'll be working at this time tomorrow. But, like, as soon as I get home or whatever, at um, around like 5 p.m. Mountain Time, Mountain Standard Time, or maybe a little after that, if, because I'll have to eat dinner at some point, and I want to just bail like 30 minutes afterwards, then eat dinner, and then start it up again, or eat dinner while I'm doing this. If you need Fortnite, then you need to be medically evacuated to the nearest salon so you can touch yourself some emergency grass. Yeah, that's a good one. I literally played basketball for 2 hours today. Get better. Oh yeah. Jeez. I hate to say it, Skilly, but I don't think that you could. I don't think you can beat Gamify in a trash talking battle. I don't think so. I'm also playing on version 1x1 turf cut, so I can't say I touched grass, right? How long do you think it will take to finish the Lego? Oh my lord. Well, looking at all of this, I have all of the bags laid out right here next to me in like numerical order. Um, I have no idea. It might take the course of the week in terms of like live streams, because this is my biggest set that I have out of all of them. So yeah. How many pieces is it? It's like 70. Wait, is that the piece count? That is not the piece count. It is 5,685 pieces. I would. I was looking at the number, I guess, that Lego bases their sets on, and not the smaller number, which is what I was actually looking for. And yeah, nice. I was a little off. Yeah. I put I put 71,000 in my Discord server too. Oh, well, not like anyone reads it anyway, right? So, oh well. I'm Steph Curry in basketball. I've been hitting half course, no cap. I got range. I have no idea what that means, but hey, no, you're not. Back rolls. You have rolls is what you got, kid. What are you talking about, man? Do you guys all know each other? Am I missing something here? Is that why you don't have like RX at the end of your name? You shake the ground every time you jump. Jesus. Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. We were in a team called RX. Okay, gotcha. It was like straight up a lucky A when he shoots. Why dash? Do you play any video games? Yeah. Not as much as I used to, but yeah, a little bit. Not really. Uh, like, let's see. I used to play like a lot of Call of Duty Zombies and Fortnite even when that game came out, and that that went horribly. I got mad every second of every live stream that I played Fortnite on. Gamify knows what I'm talking about. um, yeah, I broke at least two controllers playing that game, so I don't really touch it. But where's this going? Right there. Yeah. Bag three. But for now, I just kind of play casually, I guess, because, like I said, I do work and I don't necessarily work a lot, but I guess I'm just kind of trying to move away from that and playing video games, not for any serious reason, just because I just want to do other things like this, because I've tried to like live stream like Fall Guys and Fortnite, like I mentioned, and Call of Duty and Minecraft and other stuff, but it just didn't really work out. So I try to move to other things and expand my horizons. Cause an earthquake on the other side of the earth when you jump. Jeez, man. So it was glorious. You still play the games. Yeah, sometimes. I'm gonna hand over the account, Mr. Black Knight. Oh yeah, right. I do have the Black Knight, don't I? Is it called the Black Knight or the? Yeah, it might be. I don't know. You're not wrong, you just get mad at Fortnite not anymore. Yeah. Just so I could play with the boys and with Ronnie Riley just ever so coincidentally is taking a break from PS4. Well, I'm still on the PlayStation 4, so not as much as I used to be. I'll have to remember to message you when I get on next. And Cal also, so we can be on together and play, I almost said Fortnite, I mean Fall Guys again, 'cause those were the good days. The good days. We got into our first sticker of 66. 14. We need to play Cold War? Yeah, sure, man. I haven't played that in a minute. Sounds good. I saw a youngin' on the other day. Who? Do I know youngin', or are you talking to me? Okay. Is that already? Just talking about you. We should all play Fortnite someday. I mean, I just start the game again, why not? I need to get a snack in a minute, man. I'm hungry. It wouldn't be fair. Yeah, just like that Black Ops 3 tournament, you smoked everyone. No one stood a chance, let's be honest. And then that dude that like came in like halfway or something because Decorus dropped out. He came in, he was complaining about you the whole time because he's like, how am I supposed to win against this dude who's been playing for like 3 years and I just started playing? It's so unfair. I found out that he's so funny. I was, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't the greatest at multiplayer. Like, I got a few guns, gold, like the ICR, the Galil, the the China Lake looking thing, that DLC weapon. That one was like super fun to use in hardcore, and that was when I was running with a group of guys from like Canada, and yeah, I haven't talked to anyone anymore though. It's kind of unfortunate, but whatever. So at Fortnite, where I stopped playing, now I know how to play NBA 2K. Do me a favor and stop. Jesus, man. Here's the thing though. Are you going to be on PS4 when Vanguard drops this last round base map? But I mean, second round base map, right? Oh my god, Vanguard is just a mess, man. They had like a free trial weekend, like a couple weeks ago, I think. Well, actually, it was only a free trial week. It was a pretty long time, and I tried out Shinonuma, and it was just boring. I guess like Vanguard Zombies was just straight up boring, man. Um, I'm not gonna buy the game, unless it's like $10 maybe. If that, I mean, there's just nothing to do in it, and like the camo challenges for zombies is like thousands and thousands of kills and headshots, and like who wants to do that? We'll talk about Vanguard, yeah. Can't believe Treyarch made that game. I can't believe it. Or not the game, but the zombies mode. That game was a huge grind for Dark Ether. That's kind of what Cold War is, though. Yeah, Cold War. I actually had fun with it though, because it had substance, whereas Vanguard just doesn't. Especially with the modes that it launched with. I need to remember what it's called. The objective-based stuff that no one likes. That stuff wasn't really interesting to me when I tried it on the free weekend either. So, yeah, I just can't believe that game actually happened. But like in terms of like Dark Ether and Cold War, I got. I'll be honest, I had most of it like glitched for me. Like one of my buddies would run, used to run like fast weapon XP lobbies because he was on PC. He can use like console commands or whatever, and he would just have all the zombies like having like in the puddle spawn of the machine. And then you just stand there and lay them out, switch your weapons, and 10 minutes, all of your weapons are max rank. So all the challenges were like super easy for me because I didn't want to play through hours and hours and hours just to level up my weapons so then I can eventually do the camos. And like Vanguard is even worse because there's like 70 weapon levels. And of course the XP rates are like super slow. Think about every Sledgehammer COD title that had zombies. Sledgehammer had the most consistent, terrible COD zombies experiences. They should really stop making Call of Duty zombies for Sledgehammer games. Right. Right, yeah, Exo Zombies was, I just didn't like it. It was just kind of, same thing with Vanguard, man. It was just bland and boring. And, World War II, I actually did like some maps in World War II. Like me and Cal were talking about this the other night, and we actually somewhat liked World War II. At least Final Reich, that was a decent map. And then when you get to like the darker shore, and then the tortured path, especially the tortured path, it's just terrible. Just terrible. There were two of these, right? Oh. First time I've had to use this. I haven't had to use one of those in a while. I like World War II, yeah. I like World War II multiplayer a lot. I actually hopped on it last night or a couple nights ago, and I realized that I'm one SMG away from Diamond SMGs, so I'm trying to finish up the grease gun right now, and Diamond SMGs. I have Diamond sniper rifles too, and a couple like miscellaneous gold weapons, but yeah, zombies I did actually like a lot, and the Shadowed Throne and the Tortured Path and the Frozen Dawn, I stayed up until midnight to play those first. Was it worth it? No, not one bit. But you know, they were still. I still have my moments on them. It's the best sledgehammer. Yeah, definitely. Just felt like zombies. Yeah, yeah, definitely. World War II is the best sledgehammer zombies game. Imagine he just has some 90 proof. What? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Call me Boomer, I don't care. I have no idea what that is. Um, School Basher, did you ever go to Alcatraz last fall or whenever you said you were going to? Or was that this year? I don't remember exactly when you said you were going. Um, Year or two older than me? Yeah, yeah. You should know. Mm-hmm. What is that like? Okay, that works. I don't know how you feel about the World War II and us. My ranking for the maps go The Darkest Shore, Tortured Path, The Frozen Dawn, Chapter on the Final Rack. Yeah. My list is negative 10 million and infinity is The Frozen Dawn. I fucking hate that map. Um, and then it goes, let's see here, The Darkest Shore, and then so the way I would put the Tortured Path is in terms of the survival maps and not the objective mode that it was meant for, because I've had more fun on the survival maps than the actual objective mode. So the Tortured Path maps, I almost forgot about Groston House. I'd probably put that like in the back at 5 because that one is just kind of dark and boring also. Um, and then Shadow Throne and Final Reich. Final Reich was just an awesome map. I think it nailed every aspect that it was going for. Although I guess one gripe that I have with like the game as a whole is that the jump scares get like tedious, I guess, and pointless because you're like one of them jumps down from the second story building, and you're like, it's not really um, scary. It's more annoying than anything. Frozen Dawn is that bad. My opinion, but the Darker Shore is just awful. And the only reason that the Tortured Path is over Darker Shore is because the survival maps. Yeah, true. Like, I don't know who in that studio thought that fog, bringing back fog, with the thing that people complain about the most in transit. Let's bring back fog into a zombies map. You know, everyone loves it. Everyone does. No one complains about it in the slightest. I will never understand that. It's terrible, man. Frozen Dawn is not that bad, is what I'm gonna say. Right. Yep. Yeah, I'm not. I had a horrible experience with the Frozen Dawn. My least favorite map of all time, probably. Just terrible. Complete dog shit, dumpster fire, just terrible. Never playing that map again. I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom and get some. Agree to disagree, if you know what I mean. So should I spam the chat? Oh my lord. mainly tiles, it looks like. Yeah, a boatload of tiles. Wonderful. 28 millimeters. Wonderful. Building with new Legos is so satisfying. I don't know what it is about the crunchy sound. Anyway, that's going to be an awesome looking set. Can't see it the whole time, but I'll be back to check it out. Alright, cool, man. Well, thanks for the comment. But yeah, Legos is like the most soothing thing for me in my life. I just love taking my time and, like you said, like the crunching sound, especially with these blue tiles here that I barely get to mess around with. It's just so satisfying. But yeah, man, this set I've wanted for a while, and I wasn't able to get the other like Ninjago city like big base plate sets, like the city and the docks. So I was super excited when I got it yesterday. I can't wait to see what it looks like complete. That is it for the tiles for now, anyway. Just want to show off the look of the tiles because I don't know how visible they'll be in the end, but just looks super nice in terms of water, I think. Thank you. Yeah, it really does. Oh my. What? What are you so up in arms about, Gamify? Piece by piece. Yes, sir. That's how it's done. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how many pieces are in there?
Yeah. Yeah, like 5,000 and something.
Altogether,
Uh,
is that all?
mm-hmm. Yeah. What?
That's not what your friend said.
Uh-huh. I can just broke the closet door. What happened? They're maniacs. Sounds like it.
Them crazy kids are going down, huh?
Mm,
We get the other one.
must build this entire thing in one stream or else. Yeah, right. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There will be plenty of time throughout the week, trust me. Just put life on hold, right? Yeah, I'll just call into work tomorrow. That's it, bro. Yep, we're on to bag 5 now. 5 out of 25. I'll probably go on for like another hour or two. Yeah. The water is easily my favorite part. It just looks so clean. Looks good. Yeah, thank you. I won't tell. I ain't no snitch. Okay. See what happens to the weasel, right? That is interesting. Using green sword pieces as plants. Okay. make some food? Oh yeah? What you got in your mind? No, I'll be back, boss. Alright. Oh wait. Don't actually. What's up, Clouds RX? Another one of GameFi's friends, I assume. It's Bobik, by the way. Okay. How are you doing, man? I think that's how that goes. I'm not sure though. I changed my name. Okay. How's your day been? Fine, yeah. I think you missed my no care, bro. Jeez, man. Earlier today, I went to a McDonald's for lunch, and when I was in the drive-through, there was this like big white box truck in front of me who could like barely clear the ordering stand, you know, that kind of goes over in like an L shape, and he uh he just barely clears it, and then he gets to the window where you pay where you pay for your food, and he just barely clears that, and luckily there's no sign up there that says, you know, like pay here or whatever. And but at the second window there is a sign up there that says, like, you know, get your food here or whatever it says about the full layout of McDonald's. so so he he gets his food, and I am at the window behind him, and the lady has my card making the transaction. And the dude in the box truck drives forward with his food, and there's a loud crash noise, and the sign comes off, and it gets teared out, and part of the wall comes out, and he just drives off and doesn't stop. It was so funny. Yeah, that was very interesting to say the least. And then some of the workers there had to come outside and clean up the mess so I could actually drive forward. And I'm about to fold out McDonald's into my dome. It is not good to lie. said one. Never mind. Jeez. Oh my Gamify. Bruh. Oh my lord. Why? Why did you time him out? Whoops, I'll bring him back. Don't worry. Yeah, okay. I don't think you can though. It was timed out, but you just added another 300 seconds. Yeah. Oh my god. I am so sorry, man. That's. Whoops. Yeah, don't do anything else. Don't do anything else. He's chill. Yeah, we'll see when he comes back, man. Yeah. He'll live? Yeah, I guess. Are you going to be on PSN sometime? Yeah, sometime. Might be tonight, possibly. I don't know what I'll be playing or whatever, but yeah, sometime tonight. Does not go that way. I never know how long when you say sometime. Yeah. I just don't really play anything that much anymore. Could be an hour or so, it could be months, who knows? There he is. Yeah, what's up, man? No more time to not gamify. Need to learn some respect. Oh Lord. It says that there are two. There we go. This thing. Anyways, do I go to school? No, man. I graduated high school a couple years ago, and I don't have any plans to go to college. It just doesn't really interest me. So I pretty much just work. That's about it. Uh, you? I assume you're like the same age as Gamify if you're friends. Right in front of it. Younger? Oh, okay. I'm actually going to high school this Wednesday, freshman. Gotcha. Yeah, me personally, I hated high school. Like I was bullied a lot and stuff, bullied a lot and stuff, man. So I left that and I did homeschooling for uh, like my junior and senior year. That was much better than public school, I think. But to each their own. It's something that everyone has to go through at some point, I guess. Middle school, yeah. Yeah, middle school was alright for me. It's just kind of a blur at this point because it feels like it was so long ago. Like, so much stuff has happened to me in my life recently that's I haven't really thought about it lately. You feel bad for him? People cussing and calling names at me, stuff like that? Gotcha. Yeah. For me, it was mostly being like ignored by people. Like no one ever included me in anything unless like it was some kind of like forced project by like a teacher or something. Other than that, not really. Everyone just kind of walked over me, so it stopped after I told the teacher. Yeah. Yeah, I tried telling, some teachers, but at that point I just felt like too far gone, so I didn't want to really mess with that too much. So I didn't really tell any teachers. Maybe I should have, but whatever, man. That was so long ago now. Hopefully that's not the case for high school. Yeah. I mean, I was somewhat bullied because you can't really tell now, but I used to have like terrible, terrible acne, and people always just judged me for it. Like they didn't know, what it was really. and I'm still looking for this piece, and I have been forever now. Uh, Move it along there. Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting time in my life, and like off and on, I had long hair, but still in the bag, right there. And like, I never really had any like girlfriends or anything during high school or any point in school really. I mean, I did for a summer, gamified, do not start, and like it just ended quickly after. So, um, yeah, that was always kind of like depressing to me because I just didn't really fit in, and like, yeah, it was weird. People were also sometimes racist to me. Really, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. The hair was fire though. The hair was okay. I just thought that it kind of got in the way most of the time, and I never really took care of it. Like it was always like super like knotted up, and it was really hard to take care of. So cut it off, and I went on medication to get rid of my acne, and it worked. So I am like completely different than what I used to be. School's crazy sometimes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, high school is not something that I look back on fondly, that's for sure. And I'm glad it was over with. Ratio, oh my god, dude. Yeah, I tried to do that, like just put my head on, put my head down rather, and just focus on actual schoolwork, but I had like problems, with my home life and stuff too that weren't really helping. Imagine if you could do the same thing while talking to rares. What? Yeah. What? What do you mean? Bro would be going crazy, is all I would say. He would be chill. I'll be lurking for a bit. Dinner is ready. Alright, Cal. Have a scrumptious feast. Give me 10 minutes. Alright. Okay, I will be right back in 1 second. I am here, ladies. Drop down and give me 10 push-ups. No, man. Yeah, it's like, I think a monsoon is about to start. Because it's like super cloudy outside. And the neighbors next door are always making a ton of racket, so. But there's always someone seemingly falling down, and there's someone swinging the baseball bat to the wall. Okay, I guess that's it from those. Yes. I'm low-key not trying to go to school, but at the same time I am. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's it's a very tough environment, in my opinion. How's the camera setup looking like? I'll show you guys near the end when I'm getting ready to shut it down. It's pretty scuffed. Like I am like literally, my kitchen is right behind the camera. Like this isn't even my room or anything. Um, yeah, I'll show you guys right before I shut it down. Thank you. Bag 6. Supportive, yeah. Definitely scuffed, yeah. I could not use a better word to describe it. Zachary fall with the bucket. What? I'll probably do the I think that's bag 6. Yeah. I'll do 6 here, and then I'll probably shut it down for the night. And I'll pick it up tomorrow. How long have I been going for? 2.5 hours. Wow. You're gonna have to keep going if you don't want. Yeah. I'm going to finish off this one now. Okay, we are building a house of some sort now. Good at building Legos, no cap. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. So far, it's not as complicated as I thought it would be. literally step by step instructions. Yeah. Sitting careful with that, I guess, Gamify, man. He's gonna ban you out of spite. It's racist. Jeez. When's the last time you saw a basketball game, court that you were a part of? 4 years? Oh no, here we go. No response? Nah. Jesus, Gamify. Sticker time. 36. make a YouTube video right now. I mean, and I say go for it. There's no doesn't hurt to try it, right? I knew you'd say that. Yeah. Do no, do no. That Lego is nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a bookshelf and like what the hell do you call that thing? Right here. Not an hourglass, but the scale, I think. So gamify. I got a question. uh, you- what? So you still single or how's that going? Just out of curiosity. What is the hat, bro? What do you mean? My hair is a mess today, so I don't. Why is all that? All these, I guess. Where from? Just from Walmart, man. Yeah, see if you were seeing it. Right, yeah, gamify. Dodging my question. Got a lady in mind? Or are you already with one? Mm-hmm. What did I hear about? Really? Yeah, he has many. Many girls. Too many to count. That isn't right. Only zero. Time is it for you? 5 p.m. Yep, almost dinner time actually. What about you, man? Happy to say I've been here the longest. Yes, you have. $7:30 p.m. phone is almost dead. Wonderful. There's a chance I'll have to end a little earlier if my phone does die. Apologize in advance. My eyes are getting like really fucking tired anyway. Not far off done with this set. He's back away, so should be fine. I hear my mom yelling over the phone at some upset customer. There's always at least one of those, it seems. Nah, yeah, it is. I honestly think it's kind of funny, but she was supposed to be off like 10 minutes ago at this point, so. Yeah, phone's not 5%, so, yeah, you know what? I will probably end it there so my phone doesn't just die on me. finish this tonight, and then I'll pick up the next bag tomorrow. So yeah, this was fun, and I'm enjoying myself quite a bit. So yeah, I will be live again tomorrow when I get home from work at around this time, I think. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. I appreciate every one of you. And right quick, Gamify, let's show you what the setup looks like. Hey Cal. So this is what I'm using. The light isn't connected to anything, but yeah, this is just how it looks like right now. And like I said, the kitchen is just right there. So yeah, don't go. I would stay, but my phone is near dead now. So yeah, just the close up of what I got so far. Man, how's the whole TikTok ring going? Yeah, right. So yeah, page 107. So yeah, I will be live again tomorrow around the same time. I won't start at the same time, but I'll be, a couple hours afterwards. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you all for coming out. It's 3 hours long. That's nuts. And this phone is about to die now too. So yeah, bye.